Salvation Army Center of Hope in Tuscaloosa.
And that building is devastated, and the church building is devastated.
Without a disaster.
When the tornado came through, there were 30 people in that building. They all survived.
God had his hand over that portion of the building.
But the building, their canteen, were wiped out. But that didn't stop the Salvation Army, because as soon as they were able to, we got trucks in here to feed them.
One of the great things about the Salvation Army is you have people across the country with various skills and opportunities who come and help in times of need. That's exactly what happens in Tuscaloosa. We've got people literally from everywhere.
Stanton, Virginia.
Clay County, Florida.
Pasadena, California.
Tucson, Arizona.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Citrus County, Florida.
Washington, D.C.
Petaluma, California.
Sarasota, Florida.
Winton, West Virginia.
Jamestown, New York. California!
Fort Myers, Florida.
Help out. Just kind of volunteer for a lot of things. Volunteer at the hospital where I live. ER. Volunteered with Red Cross. Then went to the Salvation Army. Then when they had this, Gary and I worked together before a couple of jobs, and we ended up doing that and came down here together for 2 weeks. So here I am. Here I'll be for another 10 days.
So where are you from?
Jacksonville, Florida.
What made you want to come here and help?
It's here to do something for somebody that doesn't have the life that I do.
Feels great to be a part of the solution and not the problem.
It's devastating, but I can relate because when I was a kid at 10 years old, our house burned to the ground. Now you got a woman that's a nurse raising 6 kids, and the house burned to the ground with no insurance. So I can relate to what these people are going through. So that's why I had no hesitation to come down. We drove 12 hours to get here.
Salvation Army will stay around extra. And like these people are saying, you can always count on the Salvation Army to be around when you need them. Not, okay, we've been there, everything looks under control, pulled back out, people still hungry, people, you know. We can do tuna salad.
Pulled pork, hamburgers, hot dogs,
And we have these wonderful fruit cups here as well.
chicken dumplings today. Got chicken salad for later.
We have a lot of these little Dove chocolates here. They're wonderful. And some ones with hearts with cherry in them. So those are very nice too.
Noodles, lots of stuff.
It's a pretty good menu.
Good.
Pretty good menu. And 2. All right, you're welcome.
Good day.
When I was standing on my back porch, I heard, I said, where's that train? There ain't no train this close to my house. I said, where that train is? My brother said, fool, get in here and get in the bathtub. I said, you can't run and you can't hide. They run to the tree, the tree cried out, no hiding place. Run to the rock cried out, no hiding place. That thing come right across, just come right across my back. Across my back. And next thing I knew, everything was gone.
First thing that we noticed when we pulled into town, we kept looking and looking and wanting to see, where's the devastation, and then we'd see a downed tree, and then we'd see a couple of areas that looked like they were hit by the tornadoes, but make no mistake about it, when we were upon it, I know my jaw dropped. I don't know about you, Bob, but my jaw dropped.
You know, it's not, I've been deployed to several hurricanes in the past, but you know, this is my first tornado deployment, and when you come into a hurricane area, it's the whole area, and the tornado is more localized. This particular area we're in is a mile wide and about 12 miles long, and it just makes a continuous path throughout this whole area here in Tuscaloosa, and it's just, you can't see it from the outside. Once you get in it, I mean, it's just very apparent.
Seen a lot of people helping, a lot of volunteers, a lot of people in disarray.
Too hard to concept. Still don't believe it. It's too hard to realize. All this could happen in such a small area.
They're tearing down these houses because they've all been condemned. And I was sitting in this truck looking out there, and I saw a man walk by. He was just walking by that truck, and when he came back to his car, his shoulders just swung. I went over and talked to him. He said he just found out that he could come in and check on his truck, and found out his house was condemned. So we invited him to come over. We gave him some food. We talked to him, let him know we're praying for him.
Oh, little old lady came up here with her husband. He was telling me how they lost their entire house. They wrote it out in their bathroom, and they walked out of the bathroom. Literally, the whole roof of the house was gone. And I guess they're just telling me about everything that they're gonna do and stand strong. They're scared. Give these people in this little town the credit they deserve.
His wife has just she's 8 months pregnant. And I said I didn't know whether I should congratulate you, but I said I'll congratulate you because you're bringing a new life into the world in the midst of all this.
Coming to Tuscaloosa was my first disaster volunteer effort of this magnitude, and I have to say it's definitely opened my eyes to what the overall experience of being a disaster response volunteer is. It is so much more than just giving out food or water or other material goods. There's something behind that. You know, there's something with connecting with this community, offering a shoulder to cry on or somebody just to talk to, and the ability to hear these survival stories from the folks that have endured just massive catastrophic damage. And to not only hear their stories, but to see the resilience of this community made such an impression on me that it just shows how human beings are built. They're able to withstand just these awful things, and yet we can all work together as a bigger community to really lift each other up. So for me, it's way beyond, you know, running in there, handing out a bottle of water, but it's basically being an extended family to those who really need someone in times like this.
We're not leaving. We've been in Tuscaloosa 101 years, and we're still serving. We're still going, and we're just going to do whatever we need to do to help the community.